After a billion-dollar hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help save you time and get claims paid faster.
Hello, Hell Stalkers. This is Derek Klein. We are live in the Hell Palace today. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Yes, it's 110 in Dallas. It's been 110 for about 2 weeks, I think, down there. And no sign of hell in your future. But we're going to take a look at where we think the future for hell is today. Got a little hint in some of the notes about Denver. Yes, that's where we're going to be watching today. A few other areas, and we're going to talk about what's coming up the next 5 days across the U.S. So we've got some stuff to talk about. It's not super boring. It definitely could be a lot worse for the month of July. So special shout out to our sponsor, the C3 Group, for sponsoring these videos. If you guys haven't gone and liked their Facebook page, make sure you do so. They're doing a lot of great stuff for the industry. They've actually partnered with us, HellTrace, to do some hell research on some different types of material. So those of you that are out there, maybe you have some material that you want us to test, we'd love to do it for you. We're actually going to make a big push with that. Some pretty cool stuff coming up you're going to want to see as we get closer to the 1st of August. So some pretty special stuff coming that way, coming down the road. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look at our forecast. And as always, you got to know how to get our videos. You can get these on the mobile app. Really simple. Just click on the lightning bolt right there. Once you've clicked on the lightning bolt, the little video screen pops up. All you have to do is click on that and then turn your phone to the side, and boom, you get John. That looks like a deer in the headlights right there. That's all it takes to see us anytime, anywhere. We'll even send you push alerts to get those, and to get those, it's extremely simple, extremely easy. Create your login first. We don't have that on here, so just go to our website, click sign up, it's free. From there, jump over here, click on notifications, and then you can click from your notifications on notification settings. Right here, you click how you want to receive the notifications. Very simple. Do you want them on your desktop? Do you want them on your mobile phone? And do you want them via email? You can turn those on and off whenever you want to. And even better, you can check the locations that you want to see. So yeah, so that's going to be great. That's the way that you can get the notifications from us. So let's take a look at what we have going on, and we're going to start things off here. Today we've got a small threat around New Orleans. Here they go right here. You can see the tail end of this line here fires up. There's a little bit of the jet stream. It's so unusual. The jet stream is digging all the way across Arkansas, all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. This never happens during this time of year. For the most part, you can see this complex kind of hanging out over the Gulf of Mexico. We'll have thunderstorms that are going to fire here, kind of all over, splash and dash type thunderstorms. I wouldn't expect anything major out of any of this stuff, but you can see the low spinning right up here. The jet stream coming way down, all the way down across and up underneath the low here. So this is the center of the low pressure. We've got a pretty nice complex, and these storms we're going to watch as they try to fire right here on the end. Okay, so New Orleans is right here, so right in here, so it's going to be close. I think the hail threat is pretty marginal. The wind shear, the lapse rates, the instability is there, but the lapse rates, some of the stuff that we've had the last couple of days are kind of lacking in this part of the country, so not super excited about it. But notice, again, splash and dash storms all over. We actually just mapped some storm in the Columbia, South Carolina area. So some of these storms, I think, could produce a little bit of isolated hail, and we'll talk about that a little bit more here in just a second. Let's jump up here to Colorado now. This is where I think the best chance for hail is today. So this is a map of the instability in the atmosphere, okay? And check it out here. There's a lot of it. You can see it develops first out here in the plains. It's real hot, but then it kind of sucks back up here into the mountains. And that's all you need to get some big-time thunderstorms in Denver, Colorado, okay? So we've got the instability. The mountains are here. They haven't gone anywhere. And so they're going to create some lift in the atmosphere that's going to allow these thunderstorms to fire up. They'll fire up first on the backside of the mountains. So Loveland Pass, Berthoud Pass out in that part of the country or that part of the state, storms will fire, and they may actually extend all the way up here into Wyoming. So Cheyenne, you'll have a chance as well. And here's a look at the predicted radar. So let's take a look at that. Let's see where things are going to kind of kick off, and boom, there they go. You see them fire up, roll into Denver. Some of these storms are pretty serious. Look at the little black circles. Those are indicating a little bit of shear, a little bit of rotation in those thunderstorms. You get those storms spinning, and all of a sudden we get some hail. So that's what we're going to watch. Let's watch it run through here one more time here. So watch them as they fire up here. Boom, there they go on the backside of the mountains, and then as soon as they cross over, that's when they kind of take off. And so, yeah, some of those look like they could be some pretty good hailers. Could be multiple rounds. That has a tendency to happen as the mountains just continue to fire things off. So we're going to watch that, and here's a look at it in general as a map here. It's going to pop up on both sides of me here. So Denver, right up in here. Boom, here's our area, and then our little area right down in here for New Orleans. We're going to have to watch that area as well. And again, not great chances down here. And don't forget, we also have the kind of splash and dash storms, again, right up in here. So we're going to go with about a 5% chance all the way up, basically from Virginia down to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and even down here in Florida. I think chances aren't zero, but they're not very good. And what hail happens probably won't be very big. And even if it does hail, let's say that you get some quarters or $half size hail, it's going to be pretty isolated. It's pretty hot. Not a lot of instability, shear to hold those hailstones up to let them get real hard. And so I think you'll probably see a lot of soft and isolated hail, probably not a lot of damage, okay? So a little better chances. So we actually highlighted the area right down here on the coast down by New Orleans. And then the last place up here in Denver, yeah, we're going to go with about a 25% chance up there. So let's break it down by city here. So we're going to start off New Orleans. Again, max hail size today. We might be able to squeak out a golf ball. I wouldn't get too excited. Chances only at 5%, and only a 5% chance of a 3-star hail map. Timing, we're going to go from about 2 to 7 p.m. Up across, or down across the Gulf Coast there, and around New Orleans. And then let's jump up here to Denver. This forecast is going to include Colorado Springs. It's going to include Cheyenne, Wyoming. And so again, from about 2 to 3 p.m. until about 9 p.m. So I think storms go a little bit later in the evening as we have multiple rounds possible. We've gone from moderate on the hail size. I think we could have hail up to 2-inch in diameter, maybe a little bigger as you get out into the plains. So if we're talking about East Colorado, east of most of the population, so we're talking about Lyman, out in that part of the state, I think the hail could get a little bit bigger than 2-inch. Might see some tennis ball or baseball reports out there. The chance of hail in Denver at about 25%, and we're going to go with about a 25% will match it for the chance of a 3-star map today. So yeah, so there's a chance of some decent hail in and around Colorado, and more specifically Denver, Fort Collins, Cheyenne, Colorado Springs, Castle Rock, Parker, the whole area. You guys are in line for the chance for some hail today. So as always, if storms do happen, we'll go live. We'll actually track those storms as they move through the metro. If something happens in New Orleans or something somewhere else, we'll be ready to go. And you want to make sure that you get alerted that we've done so. So go on our Facebook page, make sure to click follow right here, and click right here to see it on your feed. And you're going to get alerted to those forecasts anytime we're doing anything. So guys, that's it. We're going to be waiting, watching these storms to fire up this afternoon, and we'll be real excited about it when it does. And once it does so, just let us know. We're here to rock and roll with you. Yeah, let us know what we can do. info@hailtrace.com. And more importantly, 855-334-4245. If you need anything, give us a shout. And we appreciate your time today, and let us know if there's anything that we can do for you. Take care.